Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. We have created this YouTube channel called Muslim Brothers 101, and I'm Rabal, this is Ayman, and we feel like nowadays the youth, the Muslim teenagers in the world are not so connected with the Quran, and we feel like we should invite them, bring them back, invite them to read the Quran, because it really is an amazing book. I mean, it shows you the meaning of life, the way of life. It's just a great book, really. And we just invite them to come back, read the book, become better in their religion, because nobody's perfect out here. And hopefully this will be a spiritual journey for all of us, inshallah, for me and Ayman as well. And we become better in the way we live, the way we do stuff.
And basically better the people that are deviating and out of control of their life.
Yeah, so we just want to help the people that are off the path, I guess, and we invite people from all religions to come to our channel. So we're just talking about Surah Al-Fatihah today, which is the opening surah of the Quran, the first surah. And the word Fatihah comes from the word iftah in Arabic, which means to open. So we start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which means in the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. Now, we say this so that with the work that we do, we have success in it, right? We seek His blessings, His mercy for the thing we're about to do. Whenever you're going to do something, whether it's play a game, play PlayStation, do anything, just say Bismillah, because it fills the work you're about to do with blessings and mercy. And
when you be grateful.
Yeah, helps you be grateful as well. And you basically, when you say Bismillah, it should be done with, like, you should meaningfully do it. You should believe in what you say, not just, oh, Bismillah, you should believe that, I'm doing this, I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help for it, And this kind of connection that we have with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, basically it sets the work that you're about to do in the right direction, and it keeps it far from any deviation, right? What you're about to do, you want it to be the best work you've done, best thing you've ever done. So you say Bismillah. So it sets that thing that you're about to do in the right direction. So we come to the first ayah, which is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamd, basically it means all praises for Allah, the Rabb of the worlds. Okay, and these worlds, basically the universe that is our universe, all the galaxies, all the planets within it, right? All the creatures on these worlds and in this universe. He is the master, He is the ruler, He is the sustainer. The word Rabb can mean master, ruler, sustainer. And the word Rabb means, like, He is our creator. Also shows ownership of all the universe, the creatures that live in it, everything that is in this universe. It shows that He owns, right? He owns this stuff. And also Rabb means He nurtures everything He creates. Because really, like the endless bounties that He has given us, the endless bounties that surround us everywhere you look, you see plants, animals, the food we eat, crops, everything, we have, from the sea to the sky, everything. These are just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's bounties. And basically our first duty is to bring to mind the great creator of the worlds. And we say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen to, just kind of being kind of thankful to Him for the bounties that He's given us and how He nurtures everything that He's created, right? He doesn't just create it and let it go, okay? He created us, so what did He give? He gave us plants, animals, so we can eat on them, so He nurtures us, I guess. And when the word hamd, it just means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He deserves praise because of all the bounties He's given us, right? And we should show Him gratitude. He deserves praise from us, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the Lord of all the worlds. Okay, so Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim is the second ayah of the surah. It means He's the merciful, the compassionate, the master, the compassionate and the merciful. So the word Ar-Rahman basically means the most merciful. And Ar-Rahim means the always all merciful, always all merciful. Basically, Ar-Rahman is an attribute, it's an adjective, it's how we describe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? He is Ar-Rahman, He gives us mercy. It shows that He has mercy for us, it's like an adjective, I guess, right? And we should never lose hope in His mercy, right? When you're in life, difficulties come, obviously, don't they? You know, difficulties come to everybody.
And when they come, you got to basically ask God for help.
Yes.
Ask God for help.
Yes. So basically, when they come, sorry if you can't hear him, but he's talking about quiet. But basically, he said that when difficulties come, you've got to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. Right? We should never lose hope in His mercy, because He's told us He is all merciful. So if the bad day ever comes in your life, you know, I guess this week a lot of GCSEs, A levels exams are taking place. So don't lose hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. If you tried your best, that's fine. You know, maybe you don't get the grades you wanted, but don't lose hope in His mercy. He is always watching us, and He is out there for us, guys. And Al-Rahim is not much of an attribute, but it's more of an action. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives us mercy, right? And this comes under, I think, the thing where we say He nurtures us, you know, food and all that, but His mercy is also a bounty, right? It's also one of His like gifts towards us, right? Okay, so Ar-Rahim is more of an action where He gives us mercy. And here we come on to the third ayah, which is Maliki Yawmiddin. Yeah. Oh, sorry. When you say Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, we think about His mercy, and it's how it's one of His bounties. And when someone gives us a gift, right? When I give you, if someone to just come to your birthday party, gave you a gift, but you don't know who it is, you want to know, right? When you open the gift and you find oh, this is a cool gift, you want to know who it is. You want to find out. You ask your parents, who gave this gift? Who gave this gift? You want to know who gave the gift, right? So basically, when we say Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, it's like it brings to mind the Creator. Like you want to know who gave you all these bounties, and then you've got Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us all these bounties, these gifts. He is our Creator. So the third ayah is Maliki Yawmiddin, which means He is the master. He is the owner of the Day of Judgment. The Day of Judgment is truly, it really is a scary day. We should strive to work, you know, our best in this life and after, so that we can get the best reward, which is heaven, right? We want to live in heaven, inshallah, eternally, forever. And we should work enough for us to be like, you know, when we get to heaven, we want to look back on the Day of Judgment and be like, you know, that was a good day. You know, we earned heaven. I feel good. That was a good day. When you look back on the Day of Judgment, which it's going to be a scary day, right? We want to look back on that day and be like, that was a lovely day. Okay. Here we got the fourth ayah, which is إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. It means, oh Allah, You alone we worship, and You alone we call on for help. So basically, all the worshipping we should do should just be to the one true God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to any other gods and all these I guess statues that are made and all that. None of that, just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who we should truly worship, and Him alone we call on for help, I guess. Okay, we ask, you know, sometimes, oh mom, can you help me with this and all that, but like the true like help, you know, that you get even from your parents is just because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Oh Allah, guide us to the right way. Okay, we want to be on the right path, which is essentially the path that leads us to heaven, the path of a good life, the path that I guess follows Islam and Quran. We want to be on that path. Why? Because we want to go to heaven, right? So we want to be on that one straight path. I guess I'll be honest, it's not an easy path. Praying 5 times is it's not easy. I know it's only 5 times a day, I guess, but it's definitely not easy. And the straight path to heaven, which we're calling on to subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to get onto that path, it's a hard path. It's got thorns here. It's got mud. You've got to walk through some heavy stuff in life to get to heaven, I guess, to stay on the straight path. The other paths, the wrong paths, they look good to us, but you know, because this is such a hard test, life is a hard test. We've just got to try and basically just keep our head on, just stay steady, I guess, and stay on the straight path, which is inshallah lead us to heaven, because it's a hard path. It is, I'll be honest, but you know, we just need to make sure we stay on it. Keep, as we said, we just literally said in the past ayah, oh Allah, you alone we worship, you alone we call on for help. So whenever you're feeling down, you think it's not an easy path to do, when you're feeling a bit spiritually lazy, just call on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help, you know. Like, when you ask for help, just say it with your heart, and He's watching over us, He'll help us indeed. Inshallah. So Surah Al-Ladina Anamta Alayhim Ghayr Al-Maghdubi Alayhim Waladdallin is the basically, I guess, the last ayah of the surah, and it means guide us. The way of those whom you have favored, not of those who have earned your wrath, nor of those who have lost the way. So here we're just talking about, we're kind of describing, I guess, the other paths that are out there. As I said, the straight path is hard and all, and then you've got the other paths that don't lead you to heaven. You know, they look good as well, and they're very like the path that is to the, I guess, hell. The bad paths, they look good. They do. I mean, I'll be honest, they do look good. But we've just to make sure we stay on the straight path and not on those paths where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes his, He's angry with. Because people who He is angry with, they will obviously go on the wrong path. He'll make them go on the wrong path because He's angry with them. Obviously, He is the most merciful, and He is always all merciful, but still, like, if you're, okay, so basically, we just want to make sure we're on the path, on the straight path, and we're not on the wrong path, and then in the end we say Ameen, Ameen,
Ameen.
So that, basically, all we've said, inshallah, this comes true. We stay on the straight path, don't go into the path that's of the people who are unfavored, and inshallah we do well on the day of judgment. We just look back and we're like, wow, that was a really good day. Anyway, assalamu alaikum guys, thank you for tuning into Muslim Brothers 101. You got anything to say, Ayman, about that surah?
That's just amazing.
It's a great surah, right? It really does invite you to read the Quran. Basically, when you read the first surah, you get the meaning out. It's just, when you read the Quran with meaning, it really just does, it does something to your heart, guys, I'll be honest. It makes you want to read more. And it's not that it's even a boring book, it's interesting, the way stuff is described. So anyway, that was our first video of Muslim Brothers 101. It's not the best, I'll be honest. Inshallah, we'll be, I guess, more prepared for the future videos. But, show us the support, give us likes, subscribe if you're watching these, because it means a lot when, obviously the motivation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be on the right path as well, but this motivation that you guys will give us will definitely make us want to make more videos, right? So hopefully we'll put one out tomorrow as well. We'll try our best. And assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yay.